Welcome to Yerushalmi, Sechtes Bava Kama, something you don't get to say in the Bavli, Daf Aleph. Okay, first daf, Fanktum, the Heilige Masechta, Abovas Nezikim, Ashar, Va'abor, Va'amave, Va'hever. So you have the Abovas Nezikim, Ashar, Va'abor, we know, Mave, which is Shane, Va'hever is Eish, fire. And now the Mishnah says Lo Yasha Aloi Hasho Karei Amava V'Lo Amava Karei Hasho. And the Gemara is going to talk about this later in the coming daf. What does that mean exactly? Lo Hasho Karei Amava V'Lo Amava Karei Hasho. Obviously, they're not alike. Lo Zevazer Sheish Ben Ruachayim Karei Eish Shein Ba Ruachayim. Right, those are alive. Shein Kain Eish, which is not alive. Lo Zevazer Shdakan Leilach Lahazik Karei Bo Shein Dakan Leilach Lahazik. Right, and the other ones Eish, let's say, and Sure are not similar to the bar, and that the bar is stationary. These walk around and cause damage. What's the common denominator? That all these items can cause damage, and he's supposed to watch them. And if there's damage, if there is damage, then the mazik, whoever that might be, has to pay from the idios. From idios, that's who has to pay. Zegt die Gemara, Arbavs Nazikim v'chulei. Hashor is a Keren. Shor is Keren, refers to a goring. T'ksiv ki yigav shor ish as shoreu. We're going ma'akadoim betam. Okay, so that happens to be talking about in the context of the pasuk. The pasuk says ki yigav shor ish as shoreu. V'meis machus as shorechai v'chotzu as kasboi. So v'chotzu as kasboi obviously he's referring to a tam because you're only paying half. B'muad minayin. How do you know by muad also? So he says, "Oinoida." After the Gemara, "Oinoida kisho nagachu." So shor nagachu is he already knew that he's a nagach. So we're talking over there about a muad. Habar ki yiftach ish bar. Ba'alabar yishalom hamave ki yaver ish soda icherem. So that's right. So ki yaver ish soda icherem. So he's so over there. We're talking about heaven. V'shilach es be'iro zeh haregel. V'ksiv mishalchi regel hashavach mosuf. V'shilach mishalchi. And that's going on regel. V'ksiv. It says in the pasuk, Hasem esukasei v'hoy levoy zeh Shane. That's Shane. Hasem esukasei is take away the hedge. In other words, you take away the protection around the field, and now it's destroyed. What's it destroyed by Shane? People come through, and or people or things going to come through and eat it. Right. Horitz kidei right? V'hoy lemirmas. Zeh haregel. It's going to be trampled on. Lemirmas, it's going to be trampled on. If you take away the parts Gedei, take away, they make a hole in the fence. It's going to be trampled on zeh haregel. V'heve and heve. T'ksiv k'seitze eish matzah koitzim. So we see that's referring to, and it says over there at the end of the pasuk, Yishalma mavis habe'era. So that's the ocean of heve is eish. Anantani nabavs nezikin, like we just saw. V'tan Reb Chia shloisha he learned 13. He had 13 in his brisa. Nezek, Tsar, Ripoy, Sheves, Boishes, Shemachinam, Vashoy, Nesisacha, Vasaiche. So, Emomeyatov, the Gemara, together 9, plus our 4. So he has 9. We have plus 4. So you have altogether 13. Emomeyatov, Madatanina, Nanan, is Lahachshir Nizakin. Madatan Rabchia is Bein Lahachshir Nizakin, Bein Nizke Gufa. We're talking about by us at the Gemara, we're focused on is you causing the hezek. Reb Chia is focused on both, whatever causes the hezek, plus whatever actually does the damage. And that's the difference between us and Reb Chia's brayso. Reb Chagai Shol hechtenin and abavs nazik in a makolam abishar echad nisnishloisha. If we're all referring to the different modes of damage that a shor can do, we should only have 3, right? Because you have Keren, Shane, and Regel. That's all you have. So what does Mava have to do with any of these 3? referring to only Shah. Makol Amor Bishah Shloisha Nisni Chamisha, we should learn five. In other words, if you're breaking apart all the possible ways that a shor can damage, then you actually have five. And instead, we were koilul in the Mishnah, Shein and Regel in Mavet, right? But they weren't learned; they learned together. And after the Gemara that we're modeling the Rebbe modeled the Mishnah on the pasuk, and the pasuk, right? So the pasuk includes shen v'regel together, right? Ki yivav v'shilach. So therefore, the Mishnah is mirroring what the pasuk, the way the pasuk works. Okay, so the Gemara tells us negich and negif and shich revitza beita dechi. These are all forms of goring. Obviously, negich and negifa, pushing, and shicha, biting, revitza is trampling, beita, and dechia. So these are all. So the so these are all forms of keren. Yitzchak makshi negifa negicha ikerein. Bat Ovid loin told us. So if Rabbi Yitzchak negifa and negicha are actually avos. Why are we considering them here to get right? Negicha, right? We're saying told us. I care negicha negifa. What do we mean? But they're ikrim. It's not told us. Elamaschil beiko Messiahim betold us. What we're saying is we're not saying told us a keren all that follows. It's told us a keren negicha, negifa, and then neshich nevita beita dechia. Fine. Told us habor kol pirket lisot ninim benizakin. The third parak is involves the third parak over here. Haminiach that is that parak the Gemara is referring to is deals with bar. Rebbe Tony Heniach Gachelis and we're going to bring this is we're going to bring a proof to this. Rebbe Tony Heniach Gachelis b'shus ram. Someone leaves a coal in a shus ram. Boach of an iskal ba. Somebody trips on it. It's l'chisa biyada. He's got a plate in his hand. This for kalev. His clothing gets burned from the coal. Benishbat l'chisa because he tripped on it. Chayv al tzluchis b'shum bar. So he's chayv on the tzluchis al bar and ve'ala kalim mishomesh on the kalim on the guy's clothing al teish. Told us a regel. Tani bem shnichlas ushas a yachid. Vizika bem yod bem raglo bem kanea bem ba'o shole bem shlif sheyosh ba bem baglo sheimor sheches mishal nezik shalom. All these cases, these are all told us of regel. So whether it comes in and it damages with its front legs, with its hind legs, whether it's with its horns, if it goes into a Rishus Yochid, you always pay Nezek Sholem. Mazik Bekamlis also Mishalem Nezek Sholem. Told us Hashem, what's told us Hashem, have a boy mema parsha ochla sa'irim v'chamosha ochel kashinin v'kel shaliklik es Hashem v'chazir sh'ochla basar kulin told us Hashem. All these are examples of unusual ways of eating. Now, a parah doesn't normally eat sa'irim, that's the chamar. And the chamar doesn't normally eat kashinin. So we're saying these are considered to be told again because it's not normal for it to eat for these animals to eat these items. Cool and actually no. These are all shame. No, it's anything that's eaten and digested. That's shame. These are told us Hashem. It trampled over a pitcher full of oil with sicha, right? And by doing that, its feet were smeared with the oil. So gufanena. So the guf is nene. So what makes it a tolda? Because just the same way we say by a shein, when an animal digests something, it eats, and the guf is nene. Avhacha nene gufa. The guf over here, the animal's guf is also nene.